This is Mark Bell from supertraining.tv, Super Training Gym, the strongest gym in the West. Got a question from the Real McCoy 22 off of YouTube. His question is, he's wondering if he's going too heavy on his speed day. How can you tell if you're going too heavy on speed day? Well, the way that you can tell is if you're not moving fast. And in this email, you mentioned that you start to slow down as you start to do sets 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on. So the majority of your sets, nearly every single set, should be done fast and explosive and with good form. Fast and explosive and with good form. Your first rep of the day should look similar to the last rep of the day. So if you're doing 10 sets of 2, you should smoke rep number 1 and you should smoke rep number 20. It is a dynamic effort day. It is a speed day. You're trying to develop as much force as you possibly can. You're trying to put as much force as you possibly can into that barbell set after set after set. And a lot of that comes from right here. You got to have the mindset to do it. And if you're starting to fatigue and starting to get tired as you move along, remember what Vince Lombardi said, fatigue makes cowards of us all. Don't let yourself become a coward. Make sure you're in shape. Make sure you can handle the work that you're about to do. And if you can't handle that work, make sure you build towards that. So week number 1, do 10 sets of 2 with very little rest in between. 45 seconds, 60 seconds, definitely no longer than 90 seconds. Try to really buzz through it. Do your 10 sets of 2, fast, explosive sets. You'd be surprised at how little weight you may actually need because it's going to be tough. Now, the idea of speed day isn't just to use the lightest weight possible either. And the idea of speed day is not to lift in this crazy fatigue state. But it sounds like in your case that you can use a little bit better conditioning, and you can use a little bit better conditioning of the brain. When you're tired and your legs are saying no, your brain needs to say, fuck you, I'm going fast, I don't care. I'm going to put as much force in this bar as I possibly can. That's how serious you have to take this shit. You can have a lot of fun in the gym, you can have a lot of fun in the weight room. We always have fun at Super Training, but you have to take this seriously. You have to put a lot of force into that barbell, and if you're not concentrating, then you're not going to get better. And if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. So make sure that your percentages are allowing you to put as much force in that barbell on every rep, on every set of everything that you do for that particular day. So it says here that you're using 50 to 60%, plus you're using bands, what you're adding about another 25%. So you're looking at around 85% at the top if you're using 60%, 75% at the top if you're using 50%. I don't even really go by percentages. I just go by how fast I'm moving. I would suggest that you take a little bit of weight off the bar, maybe knock 5% off, or just knock off around 20 pounds and see what that starts to look like and see what that speed starts to look like. I think that pretty much answers that question. You know if you're going too heavy on speed day if you're moving fucking slow. How often should you work up to about 90% or more on speed day? For me, I do that every third week. So about once a month or once every third week or so. That should do it for you. And that's it from supertraining.tv. Later.